What's up, guys? Welcome back. It has been a while, but it's the start of conference tournaments. It's March. Madness is awaiting, and we got conference tournaments starting up. First up, we got ASUN. So I'm going to do a little series where I go through the conference games every day, predict all of them. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 2 weeks, heading up until Selection Sunday to see who gets these automatic bids and at large. It's going to be a good 2 weeks, and I am excited. I know you guys are too. But let's get right into it. We got the ASUN tournament starting it off. We got North Florida versus Austin Peay. These two teams did have an awesome game back in January, first game of conference play, where Austin Peay ended up topping North Florida 97-89. But North Florida was up by 26 in that game. And so awesome comeback by Austin Peay there. But there's a big difference between the beginning of conference play and the end. And so these two teams have changed in their own ways. North Florida is favored by 3.5 in this game. So let's get right into the game cast here. This should be a very good game. Both conference games should be really good ones. North Florida is favored to win in this one. Josiah Miles for them, averaging 15 a game. He has been playing great for them all year long. He dropped 17 against them earlier in the season. Also, Josh Harris averaging 13 a game with 7 rebounds a game. Those two guys have been great duo with each other, playing great. As a matter of fact, North Florida, one of the better offenses we see in college basketball today. And they got 5 starters averaging double digits. They're averaging 83 points a game as a team. They have a great offense. Defense lacks a little bit. Let's look at Austin Peay here, though. This team did win against North Florida earlier in the year. But they got L.J. Thomas, who's been playing great for them, averaging 14 a game. He's been a great guard. They're averaging 71 points a game, 32 rebounds a game. Not the best rebounding team. Don't have as much height as other teams. They do have a, I would say, average offense. I don't know how to feel about this team heading into it. Lost to Lipscomb. They're one of the top teams in the league. They got the number 1 overall seed in this tournament. But lost to West Georgia, who didn't even qualify. That's a very bad loss there. And lost to Bellarmine by 26. So this Austin Peay team is not the best, and I don't know if I can trust them. I know they beat North Florida to start. But North Florida, I think, is a better overall team than they were when they started. They did get these 3 good wins here, I guess, especially against FGCU. But you never want to go into a conference tournament losing like this. You always want to get hot at the right time, and it might be too late for Austin Peay here. North Florida is also average team. Heading into it, they've also lost 2 straight. Lost to FGCU by 4. Lost to Eastern Kentucky by 5. They did beat Jacksonville. In my opinion, I like North Florida better in this matchup, just because I think they're more consistent. And let's be real. How many times in a game are you going to blow a 26-point lead? That probably happens maybe 1 out of 30 games. When you have a 26-point lead, it's hard to blow. And I just think they should have won that game. They've learned from it. And they'll bounce back against Austin Peay in this one. I like them favored by the spread. I like the over in that. I like North Florida winning here. It should be a great game, though, and I am excited for it. Now, heading on to the second conference game here in the ASUN. We got Central Arkansas and Stetson. Two of the bottom two bottom teams in this league. Not very good at all. Had some rough seasons. Stetson is favored by 1 in this one. These two teams, not the best. Central Arkansas, coming off losses to Lipscomb and North Alabama, beat West Georgia, beat North Florida, great win. Stetson has been sliding bad though as of late. Lost to Jacksonville, only win against Bellarmine in that stretch. Lost to ASUN Pay by 13, lost to North Florida by 8. And Central Arkansas beat North Florida by 1 in overtime. Couple days ago, actually 2 weeks ago, these two teams, though, very interesting in their own way. Central Arkansas averaging Elias Cato 14 points a game. Brandon Fagbemi has been a great addition to this team. He is he moves the ball around great, all around great player. Coming off rough stretch of games, though, they did win. They've won their last 2 of 5, but they had just been downright, honestly, terrible. And when you look back at their past games, they did beat. They lost to the Stetson team by 10 at Stetson. And to be honest, I think Stetson has the edge in this one. When you look at Stetson, they dominated that game against Central Arkansas. Central Arkansas has been not great. Stetson started off the year pretty good in conference play, starting off 5-2, starting off 5-2. My bad. Lost bunch of games in a row. I think that's 8 games. Lost 8 straight. Beat Bellarmine. Nice bounce back win. Then lost to Jacksonville. Stetson team really hasn't been the same since then. But Kai Allison for them has been the star for this team. Just looking back at this game, Stetson is favored by 1.5. I think I'm gonna have to go with Stetson this one. I don't know. Central Arkansas, both these teams, just not great. I think Stetson win by 10 last time they played. They dominated that game. They were up the entire time. Even up by 23 at one point. That game was a blowout. I think you can trust Stetson more than Central Arkansas. You never know how it's going to go. Stetson is a great three-point shooting team as well. Has the better hand on Central Arkansas. And when it really comes down to close games, if you have a team that can hit a 3 for you, it will take you a long way. And that's really what it is in March. You got to have knockdown shooters, and I think Stetson has more of those. Give me Stetson moving on in the ASUN tournament. Wow, it feels great to look at these games. Looks good. I am so excited for this. Should be great. Monday, you got the kickoff between you got Queens and FGCU. That's going to be a good one. And same with Eastern Kentucky, Jacksonville. It's going to be a good next couple of days. I am excited. Once again, I have North Florida beating Austin Peay. And then I got Stetson beating Central Arkansas. I don't see any upsets here, to be honest. It's just early in the tournament. But you never know. You never know. And that's what's great about March. So, give me North Florida beating Austin Peay. And then Stetson beating Central Arkansas. Stetson won their tournament last year. They know how to do it. They got experience. I think they'll be fine here, beating Central Arkansas. So that's my prediction for the day. That's just those 2 games. I will be back tomorrow with more conference games to do. But yeah, I am excited, and I hope you guys enjoy tonight. It's going to be a good one. Both on ESPN Plus tonight, so you better watch. That's about it. and I will see you guys tomorrow.